These are just a couple of SportsLine's top picks for today. Visit SportsLine now to see today's optimal parlay, which team is a must-back and all the rest. The NBA schedule is jam-packed on Wednesday night, with 11 games on the schedule. That offers plenty of chances for excitement but also plenty of opportunity to place a bet and win some money. But with so many games to choose from, which ones should you focus in on? One of SportsLine's leading NBA experts, Larry Hartstein, has the answers. Los Angeles Clippers at Utah Jazz. In a surprise to many, the Utah Jazz started out slow this season, going just 18-19 over the first few months. Since the calendar turned to 2019, however, they've turned things around. They're 15-7 in the new year, and have been dynamite at home, losing just twice in Salt Lake City since Jan. 1. And home is where the Jazz will be on Wednesday night when they take on the visiting Los Angeles Clippers. They enter the contest having taken down the Dallas Mavericks in their last game on Saturday night. Though they're just 3-2 straight up in their last 5 games, they're 5-0 against the spread. Additionally, they're 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games. The Jazz will be facing a Clippers team that has defied expectations since the trade deadline when they moved their star man Tobias Harris for rotation players and picks. But while Los Angeles is 4-2 since the deadline, 3 of those wins have come against the Phoenix Suns, Memphis Grizzlies and Dallas Mavericks, not exactly elite competition. And that's showed in the Clippers' record against the spread as well. In their last 10 games facing teams with a winning record, they are just 3-7 against the spread. Visit SportsLine to see which side of the Jazz-Clippers spread you should jump on, all from an expert on a 28-13 run. So what are the optimal NBA DFS tournament lineups for tonight? And which player is a must-roster? Visit SportsLine now to see DFS millionaire Mike McClure's complete optimal tournament lineups for FanDuel and DraftKings, and cash big on NBA DFS. Minnesota Timberwolves at Atlanta Hawks. With 11 games on the schedule for Wednesday night, it would be understandable if Timberwolves Hawks wasn't high on your radar. The Wolves are unlikely to make the playoffs after their drama-filled campaign, and the Hawks season has long been over from that perspective. However, just because a game doesn't have high stakes in terms of the standings doesn't mean it's a pick gamblers should avoid. The Wolves enter this game with Karl-Anthony Towns back in the lineup after a scary car accident, and having won 4 of their last 5 games. They're even hotter against the spread, going 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 outings. On the other side, they'll face a Hawks team that doesn't win much but has improved over the course of the season with a number of youngsters, namely, Trae Young, leading the way. But even though they don't win straight up very often, the Hawks are on fire against the spread, going 4-1 in that regard in their last 5 games. Both teams are on fire against the spread, but one of those streaks has to stop on Wednesday night in Atlanta. SportsLine surging expert says it will be the Wolves. Visit SportsLine to see more picks from a red-hot expert on a 28-13 run.